I'm Mia Slager, and I lead The Village, which is the foster care and adoption ministry at Cornerstone Church of Knoxville. Our church has been involved in supporting foster care for many years. Through The Village, we are able to do RAP training for community groups, which teaches how to specifically care for foster and adoptive families. Tennessee Kids Belong was so helpful in helping me understand where I could find resources, how I could find resources, how I could communicate specifically to a church body. I do believe that our church is aware of trauma. We do not currently have trauma training in place. I think in an ideal world, I would love to have trauma training throughout our children's ministry and our youth ministry. Just having that awareness, just that slightly different lens to look at things through, I think would be incredibly beneficial. So often I feel like people are afraid to get into the world of foster care in any capacity because they're afraid they're going to be recruited immediately to become foster parents. That's not how this works. I do believe that foster care is something that you are called to. It's not something you can be talked into or forced into. Some of us are never called to be foster parents or be adoptive parents, but I believe that we're all called to do something. So often I tell people the best way that you can get involved in foster care if you don't know what you're being called to is simply by praying for foster families and children who are in foster care. But there's a way for all of us to do something. So it's just a matter of figuring out what is your something. I feel incredibly humbled to say that the Village seems to have had an impact on so many families in our church. I think it began just with being able to meet some basic needs for some of our families. I think meeting practical needs and starting out with meeting practical needs has been the way to introduce ourselves to families. It's been the way to show families that we are here for them. We have a large facility. We're blessed with a large facility at Cornerstone, and so we're able to host a lot of things. We also do drives throughout the year. We partner with organizations like Compassion Closet or Isaiah 117 or even the Department of Children's Services. We have a social media presence, so we post a lot of things on Facebook and Instagram, which is another way that we can get the word out. I said before, I'm not a foster mom. I'm not an adoptive mom. At this time, my husband and I don't feel called to those two particular things, but we do feel called to walk alongside. I really believe firmly that more people who are in my particular position, who are not experiencing personally foster care and adoption in their home, can walk alongside the people who are. That's where the name The Village was born from. Just thinking about we are a village and everyone needs that village. And that's how the Bible calls us as believers to just circle around each other. And then again, that outer circle of people who are not in the church, what is our opportunity to care for those people who are outside the church? And again, I'm in a unique position because I'm not dealing with those things in my home on a daily basis to come alongside those who are.